It means, therefore, that once the president decides you should go, you're on your way out. You know, I don't know why very often we don't analytically record historical events. There was a fine judge in the Supreme Court, Justice Amoasechi. The right to demonstrate in some of the early Supreme Court cases, he expounded the law.
Right.
And for that matter, enhanced the human rights of Ghanaians. But some people didn't like him at that time. At one time, there was an attempt to get him of him in this way. And then the good old, well-established lawyer and judge, when they were in the process of going to do empanelment and so on and so forth, he read between the lines and retired from the judiciary.
So, but Prof, I'm curious to know, I mean, are you happy with how the process has been handled so far, from when the petition was presented to the CJ even requesting the president to give her a copy of the petition, and then the subsequent exposure in the media about the content of the petition, even the CJ's response to the petition?
I've not followed that aspect well. Because I've not read the fullness of the report. I've seen what I may call excerpts in the media. That also goes to factual issues before the court. I mean, it's not a judicial panel. Therefore, I personally would not like to go there because it can be said that it is prejudicial to the matter before that tribunal of competent jurisdiction. What I am very much keen upon is exactly the issue that I've discussed with you. And it must be resolved as a preliminary issue. Because if you were to put me in such a trial, I wouldn't go. And I wouldn't plead. I wouldn't say anything. You can do whatever you like. Because I would like the world to hear. And I bow out according to what is being heard. Putting a person in a room, coming out thereafter to say what occurred there. When in this country we have so much controversy over matters that even all of us are seeing and hearing. You will be surprised at all the interpretation.
You were saying that if you were in the shoes of Gertrude Tokon, you would not appear before this committee.
I say, if it is going to be secret trial, I won't appear. You can do whatever you want to do.
Because you don't trust the process?
No, it's not a matter. You see, I wouldn't want to single out any particular event.
Okay.
But as a matter of general principle, I am telling you, no Ghanaian would like to go through that kind of process. I mean, it is a very, very important principle. And it's a human rights issue. And that's why I say that human right of the person who is the victim and accused in this case might be seriously examined. Give her that fair and open trial. And then we can all see, I'm telling you honestly, if a disciplinary action is given against a messenger in the judiciary, you know, he or she will be entitled to take the matter to the High Court when a decision is held against that person. And the Constitution says the person is also entitled to appeal to the Court of Appeal. And then you can take it to the Supreme Court. And furthermore, to the review committee of the Supreme Court.
Right.
But in this particular case, the person who is being tried in secret cannot even appeal. So let the world see.